10th class, Assalamu alaikum. In Pakistan Studies class, we are doing chapter number 1. Today's topic is Governments of Mia Nawaz Sharif. Today we will discuss Nawaz Sharif's first term in office, that is from 1990 to 1993. Ghulam Ishaq Khan, the President of Pakistan, after the dissolution of the government of Benazir, announced general elections in the country. In the result of those elections, Pakistan Muslim League came in power and Nawaz Sharif became the Prime Minister on 6 November 1990. The important steps that were taken by the government of Nawaz Sharif were: the first one is related with the agreement of Pakistan with the Indian government. That agreement was related with the nuclear installations, that no one will attack on each other's nuclear installation. Before that agreement was made by Benazir with the Indian Prime Minister Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. The second step which was taken by the government of Nawaz Sharif, that was the formation of the Finance Commission. The National Finance Commission gave the financial autonomy to the provinces. Now the provinces will be free to do any kind of financial development in their own respective provinces. There was an issue among the provinces related to the distribution of waters of Indus River. For the solution of that problem, the Indus River System Authority, IRSA, that was formed. This was the third step of the government of Nawaz Sharif. All the four provincial prime chief ministers, they signed on the agreement to solve the issue. Next thing is related with the privatization commission. That commission was formed to solve the problems of the government treasury. There was a burden on the government treasury by those departments who are not given any kind of financial benefits to the government. Those state run economic enterprises, they were a burden on the government. So, to reduce that burden, the government started privatization commission to give the share of those enterprises in the private hands. For the next step, step was taken by the government, that was related with the foreign investment. To increase the foreign investment in the country, the government motivated the investors to invest in different projects of the country. This created an increase of 12% in exports, and foreign exchange was also increased in the country. The government also announced agriculture policy. Agriculture policy was related with the development of agriculture. The government gave financial and non-financial incentives, benefits to the farmers. Financial benefits were related with the cash prizes, and non-financial benefits were related with the non-financial. You can give the example of tractors or threshers or installations of tube wells. These were the non-financial incentives to the farmers. For the next thing, the government gave the Shariat Bill. The Shariat Bill 1991, that was the next step of the government, which was related with the implementation of Quran and Sunnah in all legal and administrative affairs. No legislation will be made against Quran and Sunnah, and Baitul Mal was created for the help of needy and poor. The next step that was taken by the government, that was the self-employment scheme. Self-employment scheme that was related with those people who can get loan of three types: 50,000, 150,000 and 300,000. That amount can help them to start any kind of small business if they are unemployed. For the labor policy, the government started the next step. In that step, the government gave ad hoc allowance to the government and semi-government employees. That is the temporary allowance to meet the expenditures of their life. And that was given from the grade 1 to 16 employees. The next step, that is the most important step taken by the government of Nawaz Sharif, that was the motorway. Motorway was constructed between Islamabad and Lahore because there was a traffic jam on the roads, and to reduce that burden from the roads, motorway was started in 1992, and its first phase was completed in 1997 in the second term of Nawaz Sharif's office. The next step that was taken by the government was related with the public transport program. Public transport program for self-employed youth. The people who know the driving, they can buy the public transport just 10% down payment. If they will give 10% down payment, they can get the road transport vehicles such as taxi, bus, van, truck, etc. The next thing that was related with the differences. We have discussed all the points which were taken by the government of Nawaz Sharif. Now we are discussing the differences which were there between the president and the prime minister. These differences were on important issues of the appointment of the Chief of Army Staff and the 8th Amendment. Nawaz Sharif's government wanted to take this power from the president, that he can dissolve the assembly. That was an issue between the president and the prime minister. So the president dissolved the National Assembly and he dismissed the Nawaz Sharif's government and appointed Balkh Sher Mizari as the caretaker prime minister. For the restoration of the National Assembly, the Speaker of National Assembly challenged this action in Lahore High Court. Nawaz Sharif also submitted this case in Supreme Court. The result came that the National Assembly was restored. And on 26 May 1993, Nawaz Sharif as Prime Minister, his cabinet and National Assembly, they were restored. On May 27th, there was an agreement with the military arbitration. That agreement was made between the President, Prime Minister and Chief of Army Staff. That military arbitration gave the result that this political crisis can be solved. And 3 points were given: resignation of the president, dissolution of the assembly, and the holding of new elections in the country. So, as a result, on July 18, President Ghulam Ishaq Khan dissolved the National Assembly, and that is the end of Nawaz Sharif's first term in office. He also resigned from the presidentship. Wasim Sajjad, the chairman of Senate, became the acting president, and Moin Qureshi became the caretaker prime minister. Thank you.